just want to give a little bit of inspiration that the Lord, I believe, taught me and encouraged me with this past week. And it kind of bounces off of that idea that we were playing with last week of how we are God's house. We are God's living bricks, according to 1 Peter 2:5. Let me read for you what 1 Peter 2:5 says. It says, "You yourselves, like living stones, are being built up as a spiritual house to be a holy priesthood, to offer spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ." So we are God's house with the Holy Spirit living in us. And as a church house, we are really like an apartment complex where God is indwelling all of us. We are God's little city. And Jesus said, city on a hill cannot be hidden, right? He is the light of the world, and he is indwelling us. And so, just reminded me of how we ought to function again as a body, practically. How does a church participate in evangelism and sharing the gospel? Well, I think it's quite simple. We hold true to the structure of how God has built us. We are God's stones. He is building us into his structure. And of utmost importance is our unity, to stay together, to love one another, and to make sure that all that we do is for Jesus, because we are his temple, we are his house, and he lives in us. And as we do that, I'm confident that this city on a hill that we are, with the light of Christ shining in us as his clay vessels and just shining out of us, the people around us cannot help but see a church that is truly God's structure. I imagine a skyscraper, rising up into the sky, and it can't be hidden. It can't. People know that it's there. And so when people ask, "Who built you, church? You have a funny shape. I've never seen a building quite engineered like you are," we can say, Christ built us. Christ built this living church. And then we get to point to our builder, and we get to talk about Jesus. And honestly, I think evangelism is that simple. As a body, we are one, and as we are one, the world sees this building, and they ask, "Who built you?" And we say, "It's Jesus."